How's it going? Dylan here, and it's time for some comic books, particularly the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers annual 2016 annual number 1. So yet again, the Power Ranger story is not continuing the issue from issue 4. They have completed, like, essentially a trade's worth of stuff, have the annual, and the story is still not continued. Kind of sucks, but it's all good, because the annual is a bunch of vignettes, a bunch of little stories, really short, kind of interesting ones. There's 6. Well, it won't take long to run down all of these real quick. One of them is really interesting and kind of expands on lore and stuff, so I'll probably get into that one a little bit more, but it starts off with a week in the life, and it's literally just, snippets of what it's like for Jason each day, every day. Like, Monday, he's up, he's eating breakfast at 5 a.m., he's fucking crazy. If I don't have to get up at 5 a.m., I will never get up at 5 a.m. ever. Fight school, fight karate classes, and I'm like, Tuesday, 4:30, he's going for a run with Zach, and 5 a.m., he's right back to working on some homework, and then training, and fighting monsters, karate, repeat, up at 2 a.m. doing schoolwork and a paper, and he's late to school, and then they have to fight this really big bad monster, and he comes home real late, and then it finally gets to Saturday, and he sleeps in. He sleeps the entire day, and then Sunday, the Rangers have a nice little picnic. The art, the outside art, and the Ranger art in this one is really cool. I guess I'll just talk more about the art. But the faces are not amazing. They're weird. They're not bad, but it's weird, I would say. They all kind of look like that. The next one, a really goofy story, Unlucky Heroes. Drawn really more cartoony and stuff. Talent show at Angel Grove. Billy's gonna be a magician. And then Rita's like, "Oh, I'm going to turn your magic box into a monster and lock up the Power Rangers." And that's exactly what happens with a Breaking Bad joke. The monster's name is Sir Locks-a-Lot, and he is the one who locks. So there's a Breaking Bad joke in here. So then the Rangers are, trapped in a alternate dimension, and who does Zordon and Alpha turn to for help to save the Power Rangers? None other than Bulk and Skull. And they become the Purple and Orange Ranger. A warthog and a condor. I think it's a condor. Or a chicken. It's a condor or a chicken. Can't tell. And Bulk and Skull win. They save the day. 'Cause out of sheer, random stupidity, essentially. And everyone's like, oh my god, they did it. Except for the Power Rangers, because they're locked in a box. And then Bulk and Skull, beat the bad guys, and poof. Alpha takes their powers away and takes their memories away too. And it's just like, no one will ever remember that Bulk and Skull became Power Rangers. And the next one is called A Spot of Trouble, and it's this really anime style drawn one, and it is. Someone was like, you know what I like? Anime. You know what the Power Rangers need? A really cutesy anime villain, and they essentially fight a furry who turns people into animals. They're at this humanitarian rally thing to get donations for national or like the Angel Grove Park and help protect the animals of Angel Grove and stuff like that. And this animal or this fox wolf monster, like turns everyone into animals, and Trini like convinces her that she shouldn't want to hurt animals and people because people are trying to help animals and they're not all. It's exhausting. In the end, the monster rebels against Rita and then decides to help everyone. Now, and that one, very anime. Like, just very anime. So, the next one, Only the Strong, is really cool. It is the, essentially, origin story of Goldar. Goldar and his brother, Silverback, are the top warriors in a race of aliens. His race of aliens are called the Pack. New to me. If anyone else knew that, go ahead and sound off, because I did not know that he was actually like a race of aliens. So, him and his brother, the leader of the race of aliens, the Pack, who follow Zed, and something happened to Zed where he wasn't leading them the way he used to, and Silverback and Goldar were getting kind of fed up with it because they should be attacking Zordon's planet, Eltar? Yeah, it's Eltar. That was just a reminder. I actually forgotten where Zordon was from, but he's from Zordon of Eltar. So they're like, we should be attacking Eltar, not this stupid planet, because we're too good for this. And so then Silverback and Goldar are summoned to come and see Zordon, or Zed, Lord Zed. And Zed is talking about like how Zordon has escaped, gotten through their barricade, and is headed to Earth, and they can't let him do that. And then Silverback's just like, all right, so you totally summoned us here to go attack Eldar, right? That's the only reason you could possibly call us here. And Zed's like, who the fuck is talking to me? Because I didn't say anyone could come in. And what Zed says is, hey, you two go to Earth and help Rita Repulsa, the witch. Stop Zordon from doing whatever he's trying to do. And Silverback is like, fuck no, we're just gonna take the Pack and go work for Dark Spectre. And Zed's like, fuck you. And like when they walked in the room, he was like wrapped up because Zed looks the way he does because he was injured trying to get the Zeo Crystal. And so like Silverback's calling him out, and he's like, you know what? He stands up, and the cloak thing that was covering him falls off, and Goldar's like, what the fuck happened to him? And Zed's like, you think I'm weak? And essentially kills Silverback in one shot. He's like still alive, but mortally wounds him. Like Silverback would probably bleed out. And it's like the box monologue is all Goldar's, and he explains that the Pack is a race of aliens who are the strongest is the leader, and that is it. Like you are strong and you cannot show weakness. So when his brother's hit and like pretty much almost killed, his brother starts begging for help, and Zed goes, so Goldar, what do we do to people who have betrayed us? And Goldar's like, we kill them. And Zed's like, do as you say, and forces Goldar to murder his brother with his brother's own sword. So it actually like kind of gives Goldar like a tragic backstory. Like, yeah, it was really interesting. I mean, and it's really funny because like Goldar's ending monologue is after he is sent to Earth. He's like, after all, how much trouble could Zordon really be? And it's him fighting the Rangers. Yeah, that much trouble. So the next one is Putty Time, and it's really just it's intentionally drawn, really goofy. Kind of reminds me of Captain Underpants. And it's just Tommy and Kimberly, they fight some putties. They're talking about how putties don't have feelings. So this putty falls in love with Kimberly, tries to fight her or something, and that's real short, real quick. Reminds me of Captain Underpants. The last one is What Makes a Ranger. The Rangers fighting in Angel Grove. Bunch of the city's being destroyed by a monster who's controlling his own Zord. And there's these people watching, and they're like, "Yay, the Power Rangers!" And the monster's winning with his Zord, and Alpha's like, "They're in trouble," and Zordon's like, "No, they're not, because they'll never stop fighting. They'll never give up." And the monster like knocks the Zord down. Looks like it's injured the Megazord, but then they have this, the Power Rangers pull off a tactic. They shoot the fist at the monster, and he's not expecting it. Knocks the creature out. They destroy the monster, and Alpha's like, "Yo, they did it! They beat the monster! They won!" And Zordon's like, "Yeah, they won the fight, but that's still not what makes them Rangers. Because what makes them Rangers is they were heroes before, and it's like the Rangers demorphed and like helping all the people and stuff. So, kind of a cool one at the end. But 6 vignettes, really short. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2016 annual. I would say if you're saving money, go ahead and skip it. Because it's $8. So, it is an $8 book. It doesn't continue the story that we've been reading since issue 0. It's neat. It's really fun. Some of the stories are really fun. And I think it advances lore in some spots, but, just me. I really just want to continue the story that they were going on, and I'm just kind of like, not even one of these vignettes could have explained, what the creature was that came out of the bottle or anything. Like, it would have been kind of cool if one of these things had something to do with the story that was happening, but personal complaint on my end. If you want to check this out, it is $8. Local comic book store. I'm sure Boom Studios has a website. I really need to look into that. Maybe, and I'm pretty sure Comixology. So yeah, check it out if you want. I'd say if you're a big Power Rangers fan, definitely, because there's some cool lore things in here that they do expand some lore stuff, and it's fun. So yeah, check it out if you want. Like, comment, subscribe. Check you guys later. Peace out.